Sensei Shawn, thank you so much for coming to our club
no problem.
for judge the guys. Could you please tell a little bit about the process, about the event?
Yeah. So once you get your brown belt, you have to start collecting points to go for a black belt grading. The points, you get them from different events. You get them from winning at tournaments. You get them from fighting at tournaments. You get so many points per year for training. You get points for doing kata competitions, points for volunteering, points for refereeing. And you need to collect 100 points to apply for your black belt. Once you get 100 points, you go to the Judo Canada website, you fill out the application form. You need to have records of all those points, and you submit those records. Then Judo Canada approves you for your black belt grading, and then we have what we have today, where the provincial grading board has a formal grading where you have to do the first 3 sets of the Nage-no-Kata and then demonstrate 8 throws, 3 hold downs, 3 chokes, 3 arm bars that are requested from the grading board. And then sometimes, like today, we had them do some randori style throws as well. That can be asked as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much the process.
Okay.
So you fill out the application, it gets approved, gets sent to us. We have a formal grading. You attend the grading, demonstrate the kata, demonstrate the techniques. There's a long list of techniques that they need to be aware of. It's all listed in the Judoண்ட் grading syllabus on their website. It's a really good document to have. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
And the amount of the tournaments that we have in Atlantic Canada and other province, is it enough to gain 100 points?
Yes, it is. So you also have to be a brown belt for a year unless you're going for a competitive style grading, in which case your points have to be from tournament wins at tournaments that are specified in it used to be the National Team Handbook. I think now they've specified them directly in the grading syllabus in the most updated version. I have to check that. But if you have all your points from tournament wins, you can get your black belt in 6 months as opposed to a year. But that's a little hard to do. You used to have a special grading for that where you'd do a grading clinic instead of a formal grading. They've got rid of that at Shodan. They want everyone doing a formal grading. And yeah, you can easily get 100 points in a year. My daughter hasn't been a brown belt a year yet. She has 300 points just from tournament wins alone. Okay. So you get 10 points for a tournament win by IPA against a blue belt or higher if you're a brown belt at age category U18 and higher. Okay. So,
and what is the earliest age for black belt? Yeah.
It's 15 or 16. I can't remember off the top of my head. You can't get it before then. And all your points have to be U18, which you could be 15 fighting U18, so it's probably, it's 15 or 16. Okay. I'd have to check exactly what it says, because I think it was 16 at one point. It might have gone down to 15. I'd have to confirm.
And for the kata, usually your sensei helps you to gain the level?
There's multiple ways to do it. Typically, you would learn the kata from your sensei. There's also kata clinics that are given around the province and around Canada that they're more geared towards competition kata, which is kind of held to a little bit of a higher standard. They're very particular about very minor things. But that's a great way to learn the kata. And there's multiple of these clinics held in New Brunswick every year, and there's clinics held all over Canada every year.
Okay, it's kind of, we can do randori at the club, but when you go for competition, your judo level is really high. And if you do kata in the club, but if you go competition with the kata, your kata is higher, right?
The point deductions are more strict in kata competition versus grading, but it's the same kind of thing that you're looking at. So in kata you're trying to score more points than other teams. In grading you need to make sure that you demonstrate that you understand the kata, you know the kata, you can perform the kata up to a certain standard.
Okay, and to be a judge for kata, you need to gain something?
Yeah, you need to do, to judge kata for kata competitions, you need to get a certified kata judge, become a certified kata judge, which several times, I think twice a year, usually we try and bring someone down from Montreal to give a kata clinic and do a judging certification so that you have to do a written test to confirm that you understand the kata enough to be able to look at it and know what's a deduction or what type of deduction different things are. And then when you pass that, you get a judging certificate. They changed a few years back where they wanted all grading board members to also have kata certification or kata judging certification in whatever katas are being evaluated. So for your Shodan, you need to be able to do the Nage-no-Kata. For Nidan, it's all 5 sets of the Nage-no-Kata as opposed to the first 3 for Shodan. For Sandan, you need to do Nage-no-Kata as uke and the Katame-no-Kata. For Yondan, you need to do the Katame-no-Kata as uke and the Kimi-no-Kata. And for Godan, you have some choices. The Goshinjutsu you have to do, and then I think you can choose between the Kimi-no-Kata or the Juno-Kata for your second kata. The standards for what is considered a pass-fail get higher at each belt level, and in order to grade, the grading board has to be 2 people that are a higher belt than whatever belt that people are going for, and 1 person that's at least as high. You need 3 members of the grading board. And so I had to get all my kata certifications for judging in order to grade up to Godan in the province. So we now have the capability in the province to grade up to 5th degree. Anything above 5th degree is done directly by Judo Canada. We don't do that locally.
Okay.
So we have in New Brunswick with Sensei Fred, Sensei John, Jason, myself, we have enough people that are certified in the Kimi-no-Kata, Goshinjutsu-Kata, Nage-no-Kata, and Katame-no-Kata, and also our Godan and higher that we can do up to Godan in the province now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, so and for Shodan, the judge should be higher level?
The judges need to be at least 1 belt higher than the belt they're going for.
Okay.
And now the grading board, most of us on the grading board are, I think everyone on the grading board is Yondan or higher. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all Yondan or higher now.
All right.
There's, I think, 2, or I think Fred's now 8th, Bertin's 6th, John's 6th, I'm 5th, Jason's 5th, Chris Long's 4th, Clive, I think, is 4th. So, yeah, I think everyone's 4th or higher.
Okay.
Reno got his 5th. So, yeah.
All right. And this done, like, 1 feels like 3rd. This done, you need to go local if you have judges. If you know, you go to different province.
They usually want to have it done with a provincial grading board. So they're striving to get enough provincial grading board members of high enough belt levels with the right certifications to do the judging. If you want to go elsewhere, outside of your province to do it, you need to get special permission from Judo Canada, your province, and the province you're going to.
Okay.
It's not just I go someplace else. You're registered with the province, you do it under your province. If they don't have the capability to do that, they can ask Judo Canada and another province to accommodate you.
Okay, and you said you 5th?
Yeah.
And for 6?
You need to go to Judo Canada. Anything 6 and up is considered a high dan grading, and they need to be done to Judo Canada.
Okay, and this is located to?
Montreal.
Montreal.
Well, they might have them in other places. All the ones I've heard of have been in Montreal.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem.
Always happy to see you.
Yes, always for me as well.